I'm a tank, but I don't have all that high AC.
How am I tanking? This isn't tanking.
I actually, the Wednesday game tank is kind of, it's a fuck around tank. It's got a really long reach, and I get unlimited AOs. And if I hit you with an AO, I can stop your movement.
Hmm.
So I got 15-foot reach, and as you close in, I go, nope, you don't move anymore.
I approve.
All right, everybody. Thank you all so much for joining us so far for the streams in general. I am Razim, and this is Infinite Unknowns Pathfinder. I'm going to turn it over now to... we'll have Kurd do the recap.
Again?
Okay, fine. Jaffer.
I'm joking.
Zen, do the recap.
Nope.
Okay, I can do it. So, we got to go on a wonderful, wonderful adventure with this very nice noble who totally wasn't driving at the wall. We killed a boar. And then one of our own ended up
dispensation.
Oh, hi.
Thank you for completing the donation goal already, Toshime.
One of our friends got beaten up by a shopkeeper. Secrets came out, and now we have happy fun times coming. Oh, and we saved a family from getting murdered by a goblin. That was good too. But now we have happy fun times coming. Totally nothing bad. Totally nothing bad, everyone.
I believe it is, Sirio. But anyways, off to you, Ericlast.
All right. It's about tree fitting.
That's new.
It's a kind of Easter egg donation where if somebody does exactly $3.50, it plays that sound effect instead. Thank you,
I just
Toshime.
up in the chat.
So we last left you off. You guys were all coming back from the boar hunt. You had some time before dinner. I think it was mid-afternoon.
And yes, this is episode 3, Sariokin.
Yep, on day 2. So what does the party do? You've reached back town. You have a few hours before dinner.
Murder, death, kill. Yes.
No.
Yes.
I just saw the donation go and it makes me sad.
All of the murder, death, kill.
No. Oh, yes. I went. Oh. Yes, I went to a church and I got a new holy symbol for myself.
No ring.
I don't know if I want the others to find out about that, so I'm probably keeping that under my shirt.
I think someone was gonna go visit, or was that the bard that we are missing?
Going to go visit what?
The magic shop cart.
I think that was the bard.
Him.
Oh wait,
that was Nibbles' house.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay. So, catch while you are sitting in prayer, the sheriff comes up to flag you down. I hope I'm not bothering you.
No. Of course not. What can I do for you?
He pulls out a tethered piece of paper. The boys, when they're moving some of the goblin bodies, they found this on one of them. I think it's a map, but it's very crude. We're kind of too short of hand to send any of our own guys to look into it. And he
Ketch is
hands
going
it
to
over.
take the map and glance over it.
Does Ketch want to give
Make
me
a will saving throw.
knowledge geography or knowledge local?
Let me see. So it's going to be an intelligence roll for me.
This will have to be trained.
Okay. I am not trained in either. I don't
You kind of
think.
look at it and scratch your head. And
Nope. No idea.
looks like it
What-
might be. You see where there may be a river or something, and there's like some circles and X's on it, but may have to find somebody who's more. And even the sheriff said he couldn't make heads or tails of it, but it's got broken goblin writing in it.
Is there any cartographers in town that I know of?
You know the mayor. Let's see. And you know Amiko, as a former adventurer, may be able to help you out.
I will head to... Well, first I'll ask permission if I can borrow this to see if I can get it deciphered.
Goes, it's yours.
I'll nod. Also, I do want to say, in character, Ketch is talking much more normally with him than he was when he was around the others.
Okay.
I'll take this and I'll go talk to, I think, Amiko and see if I can find anything out.
All right.
And then I'll make my way back to the inn.
So, what is everyone else doing? Not everyone speak at once.
I believe that Stack, if I remember right, was working in his cart, just general
Okay.
experiments.
And I had invaded to borrow his equipment in order to refine a poison.
Okay. I have not forgotten about the bit of warpstone. I just haven't had a lot of time to do some homebrew. I got a good idea what I'm gonna do with it, but nothing on paper yet.
That's fair.
It has been my work was down like 3 agents, so I've been in overtime all week. Yay. Thankfully, this is already a pre-written adventure.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Ketch. You...
Real quick,
okay.
how much is it to brew a potion?
You take the market rate for the potion and cut it in half.
Is that it?
If you can make yeah.
I
And
can
then-
look up the prices too, if you need it.
Yeah, I was figuring Stack
Think it
might
sweat
use
up
this
to a-
opportunity to make some potions.
Okay.
Uh,
Think you can do what is it, like up to 1,000 GP
third.
a day or something?
I had to double check that for crafting.
Alchemy Pathfinder. Oh, it's a third
think-
for alchemy. Okay.
Double checking for this one for brew potion. It's 2 hours if the base price is 250 GP or less. So otherwise, yes.
So he could probably
You can-
squeeze in a potion then.
level one spell or level 1 potions cost you 25 GP. Second level cost 150, and third level cost 375.
I only have first
Jack will
level.
be right
so-
back. I just need to duck AFK a quick sec. Sorry.
Okay. I can only I only have first level, so I will. It's 25 gold.
Yes, so you can make.
I figure I can probably only make one right now, so I'm gonna make a.
No, you can make 10. You can make 10 in 2 hours.
Well, actually, I only have 45 gold, so maybe I won't make any.
Fair.
But I will prepare some. You know, for the combat ones, not the permanent.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, but yeah, that's what Stax is doing.
Okay. So, Ketch, you go visit Amiko. She has her workers, you know, she's already kind of started up the boar. The entire inn, you get that smoked meat smell. What can I do for you?
And I am going to speak in Mikayan to her, and I am going to ask her. I was wondering if you could take a look at this map that the sheriff gave me and tell me heads or tails on it.
She raises her eyebrows, impressed. Not many speak this tongue. Let me see here. And she
Yes, you see there's a head
Just-
here and a tail there.
gestures you down to the basement where she has a lot of her adventuring gear. And she pulls out some of her own maps of the region. And just kind of scours over them while looking at that map. And I think it's over here, and she points out an area in the map. That'd be roughly 5 or 6 hours journey.
I'm going to glance at her map of which place she's pointing at.
Let's see. Basically, she's pointing off in the forest. No major
Okay.
discernible.
Okay. I think I might know what might be out there. Maybe. Hopefully. We'll see. How's everything been for you?
It's been good. Some extra business that we've been housing the famous adventurers here.
I'm glad we were able to bring in some business for you to help you out. Do you live here alone? Do you have any family around here?
My dad has a manor up the coast. We don't talk much.
Hmm.
She just kind of shuts up about that issue like right away.
I'm going to nod slightly. I can understand that. Um,
I was happy I was able to help out. If this is from the goblins, it might be something to do with some of the shipments we've been missing for the past few days.
shipments?
Yeah, we were expecting some merchants over the last week that just never arrived.
Hmm. Yeah, I'll probably try to drag the others out to investigate this in the next few days.
She
Try to
nods.
try to find out and hopefully put a stop to these goblins. You're more than welcome if you want to come.
I gotta hold up the tavern. I've had my share of adventuring.
Understandable. So hopefully I can just keep the others and keep them from, killing anything or going nuts or being themselves, I suppose I should say.
It's kind of strange to have your folk gone on this end of things.
That's an understatement. I don't think you can really take it out of them. I'm pretty sure they're still paranoid and sure that someone in this town is going to try to kill them.
Well,
I mean, we just had goblins try to kill us, and then there was the general store owner that tried to kill Nibbles.
I was actually thinking of having Catch add, though to be fair, I'm pretty sure there probably is someone in this town who probably wants to kill us.
yeah, I think I heard general store manager was grumbling about something and his daughter.
Oh,
Though his daughter does get around.
poor Nibbles. Poor Nibbles. I thought he'd be able to talk his way out of that.
I thought
It's a learning experience. It's a
Out of
learning
character.
experience for him.
out of character. I thought he'd be able to talk his way out of it too. I
I
wasn't
know.
expecting the roll so low.
Same, it's like he's the bard, he's got this. It's a charisma roll. Diplomacy, he's got this. Oh.
no.
Oh.
Also out of
Mm.
character, he is the bard.
He's
The natural bardic tendencies canceled it out.
I will admit, if my character had been in that position, it would have been, okay, I'm just going to keep going, and he can attack all he wants. It's just going to be like bouncing off the armor.
So is there anything else I can help you with, Catch?
Not much. Sorry for taking up so much of your time
Oh,
here
no,
with us.
No troubles at all. You guys did help the town greatly.
Do you need any help at all around here at all?
No, my barmaids are pretty good help. It's pretty easy over here. The goblin raid has been the most trouble we've had here since the fire.
Mm-hmm. Internal screaming. Yep. I should probably go and make sure that Statch and the others haven't done something and blown up a cart or made the alchemist drink acid again.
Oh, of course. Good luck.
Rubs his. I'm going to need it. And he's going to head off to go try to find the others.
I mean, that was the alchemist's own fault.
I mean, Ketch isn't disagreeing with that, but still, that wasn't nice.
So Stax is off wandering the streets looking for a street urchin, a homeless individual that nobody would miss.
Okay. Does this
Ketch is not really the servant at all, Sirio. He just acts like it. That's because he actually cares about Statch and wants to help him.
What's your alignment?
Mine?
No. Stat.
Oh.
Neutral. Well, chaotic neutral.
Actually, don't think this town is big enough to really have the vagrants. And it's a guard post.
Besides, what were you assuming he was going to do to the poor individual?
Glares.
So catch one of the first things you see upon leaving the inn.
I
is,
want an answer
Catch.
to my question, Ericlast.
I could only guess horrendous science experiments.
He was going to try and make improvements.
Satch. What you do.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean, Satch.
I am looking for the next test subject.
Satch, no test subjects here.
Oh, but I'm sure I can find somebody that wouldn't mind think about it.
Satch, no.
I simply want to improve upon his life lot.
Satch, you and I both know that is not what Satch wants.
That is definitely what I want.
Slow, deep breath. I'm going to try to reach out to pick him up.
He will not allow this.
Satch, can we not help these people deal with goblin problem?
I see no goblins here. Science research does not wait.
Science research does wait. There are more pressing important things to do.
Well, if you wish to make it wait, then I will not be held responsible for the explosion that will result. As he's got
What
something.
explosion?
He's got something brewing in the cart while he went off to look around.
Satch,
Yes.
what you do?
Simple experiment thing.
What is simple experiment?
I simply want to see the results of a certain concoction thing that I am brewing.
What do you think it will do?
If left unattended, explode.
Why do you have this going in town?
Because Carriage is in town.
Why are you not protecting this?
You were off nowhere to be found, so I simply went ahead and, began the experiment thing.
Slow, deep breath.
You were
Sag,
not
we
available to move adjust the cart.
I was taking care of personal business.
Yes, yes, but science cannot wait.
Inside Catch's brain, it's like talking to a child. It's like talking to a freaking 5-year-old who can make explosions. Saran Ray, give me patience, because if you give me even more strength, there's going to be a crater in the ground. Stat.
Yes, because the carriage will explode.
Staj, why don't we go find others and go get rid of
Yes, that is what I
experiment
was
for-
doing already, and looking for other test subjects.
Staj, no test subjects.
I do. You are not making any sense talk. No.
Staj, what happened if guards find out?
The victim, the subject will be fully aware, thought of every possible outcome of the experiment.
Staj,
Yes,
you
yes.
said victim.
Did I? No,
Yes.
you must be you must be wrong, mistaken.
No. Staj, let's go find
Anyways,
help.
I must be off. And
No.
he's going to scamper away.
Kesh is just going to sigh, rub his forehead, and start following him.
Ooh, that's a great idea, Sirio. Yes, a very great idea. But Snatch is going back to his carriage to attend to said experiment and basically stop it from exploding and, go back to other things.
So, are you ready to go have boar?
I have boar right here. Boarhead is useful for experiment things.
Food at inn with others.
Oh, yes, your date. Yes, we must go immediately say hello to your date mate.
Twitches as his armor just forms over his body.
And
Before he
Stash
takes a
is
slow
scampering out the other side of the carriage to head to the inn. Yes, many things to say to date mate. Yes.
I'm going to drown him. I'm going to drown him in a well this very night.
So, do you gather the Zen brothers?
Yes, I would go to make sure they were there too. Because I think I know what might be happening and I want everyone to be there.
Gather the Zen.
Zen.
Unleash the Zen.
Sad. It's never gonna get old.
No, it's not. I love it. Actually, Sirio does make a very good point. You don't want to drown Stash. You're gonna poison all of the water around the area forever.
Chase steps, take a bath.
I mean, he does take baths. It's just the things inside of him.
Now I'm just imagining Statch as that one old guy from the Fate series.
Oh God, Blue Ball or Bluebeard?
The one guy could
Castor-
turn into just bugs.
Which Fate
Stay
series?
Night. Stay Night.
Day
Fate
Night.
Zero.
Oh,
Grandpa.
yep. Okay, I know who you're talking about. That asshole. Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's just that Stash, when when no test subjects are available, he will use himself sometimes. He has antidotes, but you know. Sometimes, you know, the antidote just keeps him from being affected by it. At least adversely.
All right. So does everyone go back to the inn?
Why not?
You said free. You said free food. Zed and Zed are likely already there in the rafter.
Mm-hmm.
So Eldrin Foxglove joins you guys at one of the larger tables in the inn as Amiko brings out this massive platter of dire boar that has been roasting all day. And a big plate of her salmon curry and all sorts, a bowl of bread from the local bakery. Just a huge feast. She winks at the party and says enjoy before going back to her duties. Then Aldrin
And
goes,
Foxglove is the that's the date mate, yes?
Alderin, Foxglove, yes.
Aldrin Foxglove.
Okay. Stash will take a seat right next to Foxglove and gesture for Ketch to take the other one on the other side.
Ketch will walk over to sit.
Aldrin thanks the party for joining him for dinner tonight, especially Ketch, as he gives Ketch a wink.
Of course. Happy to be here.
And I wasn't lying when I said I could get you guys a bonus for saving me from the goblins. And he pulls out, what is it? Oh yeah, five coin purses, each with 50 gold pieces each for each of the party members.
Oh.
50 gold each?
Yep.
Sweet. That's 2 whole potions.
I did get some bad news from my assistant. Apparently the goblins also raided my cart during the whole thing and took some family jewelry. The guards weren't able to recover it with the other goblins, so they think it may have gotten off with it, but we have no idea where they went.
We found a map. And so we might have an idea of where they went to.
was
Sad statues his coin purse happily, and
specifically, it was a pearl necklace and a signet ring. I'll offer a handsome reward for its return if you guys can find it.
We can see about Luke finding it for you. Not
Thank you.
problem. I'm going to look at the others. Acceptable?
Yes. I would like to assure comfort you that Catch is very, very good at all manner of tasks that you may need him to perform for you. He is also quite flexible and has a lot of very good stamina. Yes.
Catch is going to look at Statch. Are you trying to sell me? Just like deadpan.
Of course not. And just look at that size. You see, he would make a very good bedchamber companion for the evening. Yes.
Oh, I'm sure he'd make a great companion, and he just lifts his arm over to pat Catch's shoulder.
Statch is good, great wing rat.
In Catch's mind, on one hand, Statch is trying to do something nice and good for his friend. This is a step in the right direction towards helping him find goodness and redemption. On the other hand, he's doing this with Aldern. Fuck. Good.
also you know that he's gonna get kicked out of it.
Good. Evil. Good. Evil. Fuck. What do I do? Do I reinforce that he's doing good and therefore try to make sure he does it even more? Or do I eat him across the room? That would be satisfying, but he's my friend and I don't want to hurt my friend. But ooh, I want to eat him. But friends
I
don't
vote for you
eat
to get him
friends.
across the room because it's funny.
Thank you, Statch. I appreciate everything you are saying right now. But it not
And just
necessary
so
at
you-
the moment.
And just so you are aware, so you do not have any surprise fear, I would like to make you aware of, you see, the size, the overall size of him it does carry down below, as it may be said, yes.
Statch, too much. Not needed. No.
Foxglove, completely oblivious to the innuendo. Interested?
Sweet, innocent baby, I don't want what's going to happen to you to happen to you.
He pulls out a decanter. Can I interest anyone to some elven goodberry wine? As he starts pouring a glass.
Me okay right now, but thank you.
And then he gestures around the table. I'm just going to assume Nibbles is going to want a glass, so
Probably.
Wine?
of course.
Alcohol?
Yes.
Statch will take
Good
a...
vintage.
Zen's just gonna reach out. You do the whole gimme arms.
He pours in a glass.
And the glass is gone already. Gulp. Holding it out. for
White
more.
side now.
What?
Who was that? Who joined?
Ah, it is Nibbles!
Speak of the devil.
Believe it or not, Nibbles is actually alive.
You are late.
Yay.
It's just really, really difficult to change from staying up during the day to go to night, and then going back to going to day, and then back to night, in the same 2-week span.
I know that too well. I used to drive truck, and my sleep schedule was all over the place when I was doing that.
Yeah.
So Nibbles, you're being served Elven
Okay.
Goodberry wine. I think it's called Goodberry.
That sounds delicious. Is it poisoned?
Well, Sen hasn't keeled over yet.
Okay. Who's serving it?
Aldern Foxglove, the guy who was hitting on Catch earlier.
Oh,
You guys are having your dinner.
you are a lovely host. Thank you very much for this. And I began to drink.
He gives a nod, raises the glass to more dead goblins
Yeah.
and to wonderful companions, and he gives Catch another pat on the back. May we have more adventures together.
I agree to this.
I'm sorry, Catch. Oh, I'm sorry, Kerr.
Same.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yes, I did read ahead.
Also, excuse me while I make sure Sad doesn't kill anyone while drunk.
You're right back, sorry.
Right. But good, we have everyone here. So once he gets back, I'll start the main event.
Slash me shoots myself.
Oh no.
That's fine. You can donate my body to science.
Don't say that around Statch.
Yeah, he's gonna do
Might
science with
actually
your
take
body.
it. Might actually take it seriously and try to off you a little sooner.
No killing the bard.
Is it a reanimated corpse if you're just shocking it to make it wiggle across the ground?
You know, that actually poses a very good question. When
No,
is
I
it-
think that's just called Frankenstein.
If you give the right electrical shocks to the right area, you could probably get a body to walk.
That's
Oh, yes,
true.
yes, I can confirm, verify this, yes.
Back again, sorry about that.
Okay.
You're good.
So while you guys are eating and enjoying that boar, an elderly man barges into the inn, just slams the doors open, and speaking in Mincayan, yells out, "Where the hell is my daughter?"
And who's asking? I'm going to call back in Mikayan.
Stomps around, and then he looks over at you when you respond to him and glares.
Point the crossbow at him.
Oh,
with
that's not
malicious
the-
intent.
He's going to have to look up at me even when I'm sitting.
Yeah.
He's glaring. Click.
Oh, it's not the filthy band of rodents. He's saying this in McCann. So the only one who knows what he's saying is Ketch, I think.
Yes.
He's
Oh,
lucky. He
Yeah,
said
but
that in
he
McCann.
barged in and he's glaring, so I'm fairly certain Zan and Zan have their guns pointed at him.
Oh, let me say.
And
if-
nibbles.
Because
And
because
nibbles.
he said it in McCann, it's just pointed. I haven't pulled the trigger. If he'd
Uh,
have said that in common, I would have pulled the trigger.
Ketch is going to reach up a hand and kind of wave them down, and just kind of lean forward on the desk, one elbow on the table, resting his head in his palm, and just smiles. You know, I have been having a really, really bad night right now. Really bad. And I would absolutely love to take out my frustrations on something. If you fuck with your daughter here, you are not going to like what happens. She is a wonderful, caring, amazing person, and if you dick with her, you are going to answer to me. And you do not want to answer to me.
Take a tip out of literally.
This is the part where Ketch can actually talk the way he normally talks because the others can't understand him.
And he retorts back, "Oh, you filthy vagrants. Should have left it up to the guards. You could have endangered more people."
Oh, you are adorable. You are absolutely adorable.
Test that
And-
subject?
He's going to glance over at Satch and shake his head. So, I hate your guts. You are a cruel, evil man who really probably is going to deserve what he gets. But your daughter is a good person. So, I'm going to tell you this. If you want to live, you might want to be careful around your factory.
He just gives this glaring scorn as Amico comes out and just basically goes, "What the hell are you doing here? Why are you causing such a ruckus in my tavern?" And he goes, "You better come with me or you're out of the will." And you see Amico just she's holding a ladle and she's raising it up. They're about to get into a fight.
Ketch just reaches up and just cracks his knuckles. I believe I was very clear about what's going to happen if you try to do anything to her. And he's going to kind of glance over at Emiko. I promise I won't do anything permanent. We have healing potions.
Prepared action. Like I don't understand what's happening, but like what's being said, but prepared action, especially since he cracked his knuckles. If this guy takes any movement that isn't directly backwards away from the party, I'm just pulling the trigger.
Don't kill him.
He sees the guns and he just glares at Amico and just goes, in McCann, "You're as dead to me as your mother," and he just leaves.
Ericles, I sent you a DM. I don't know what was said. I just know that big guy mad, other person mad. So I gotta do some form of prank on this guy. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I will do that.
As he's leaving, I assume the bard casts a spell.
Yes, I do.
As he's leaving, his pants drop to the floor, and his jacket nearly falls off of him, and the tavern just erupts in laughter as he scrambles to pull his pants up, and a much quicker pace leaves the tavern.
Okay, I have to as he falls like that. I'm going to use one of my deeds from Gunslinger. Just let me pull it up. It was the scoot object, I think. Scoot unattended object. So the his belt buckle has now just been shot clean out the door.
Jumps as he sees a shot, and he goes, "You just shot at me! Gods!" And he starts really running off. Holding his basically just holding his pants up.
Yep, that was the idea.
Namiko goes to the party and thanks to you all for helping her handle her father.
Of course. I told you I would be here for you if you needed it. I wasn't actually going to hurt him, but he didn't need to know that.
Is this still in common or is this still in Macayan?
She'll speak in common.
So, Zen is going to. It's not going to be convincing. Say, if anyone actually does roll a sense motive, it's an auto pass. It's like, damn, I missed. But no, he was actually aiming for the buckle, not him. But he's going to pretend he was aiming for him.
She just goes, shame.
You know, you could have aimed a little higher. Something was exposed.
Next time.
For that help, I'll add another week to your guys' stay for free.
Oh, you don't have to. I still have more than enough funds to be able to pay for all this.
Don't worry about it. You guys have brought me plenty of business.
And at least chased out one.
Hopefully he didn't interrupt your meal too much.
Oh no, I didn't know that we were going to have dinner and a show.
She smiles.
I do have to admit, whoever thought of that comedy act was a right genius.
So, did what's his name actually collect his belt buckle that I shot away from him, or did he just run?
He just ran.
Zen is going to go get the belt buckle and hand it to Amiko. Trophy.
So you gather a very dented silver belt buckle, and
It actually does no damage to the object. The scoot does no damage to the object.
really?
Yep.
You
Scoot
think-
unattended objects makes an attack roll against a tiny or small unattended object. So on a hit, the object does not take damage. On a miss, the object takes damage.
So you hit the ground near the object to cause it to go flying?
Yeah. I mean, I can make an attack roll if you want to actually see, like, do I hit AC 7?
Nah, you don't have to roll that.
But if it's unattended, isn't a belt buckle on somebody attended?
Normally, yes, but his pants got dropped by the bard.
guess, but... fair enough.
I'll let it pass. So she grins and pockets the belt buckle. And for the rest of the night, things are pretty calm. You do have the sheriff turn up about an hour later saying, had a complaint from somebody that somebody shot at somebody, but there was no injuries.
If I was shooting at him, I would have hit him.
I kind of figured the same.
I mean, it's not our fault that he can't keep his trousers on and this guy's a itchy trigger finger.
I mean, it was a small target.
I knew an even smaller one.
I can almost, like, in my mind, imagine the guys standing outside the door, out of line of sight of everyone, like, rubbing his hands, like, oh yes, the sheriff's gonna get them, and then, we're making, like, small target jokes at him.
I think I'm gonna have to dip. I'm not feeling great.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You're good. You take
Take
care
care of
okay?
yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Take care.
Be
Get better
careful.
So the rest of the meal goes peacefully. Does anyone else do anything special?
Just enjoy my food.
I was supposed to have some dealings with kobolds.
Oh, right. You skip out on the meal early to go to the shop?
Oh, I would love to.
It's mid-evening, and you say anything to your companions, or just kind of poof?
I will look at Statch and Cash and say, would you two like to join me? There's a possibility of getting a lot of money and possible investing in your wonderful business.
Wait, what?
Business?
Yeah. Potions making. Experimentation.
You were very quiet.
Sorry. So, you make potions and stuff like that. Do experiments and all that fancy stuff, right?
Yes.
How would you like to be able to sell them for a fairly high price?
Possibly?
Well, I'm thinking that there's a possibility that those kobolds we saw earlier might be able to help do all the heavy labor.
Well, we can definitely go check it out.
Well, come. I have a meeting with them.
I will nod to follow, looking a little uncomfortable.
And off we go.
So as you head down to the part of town where the kobolds have set up shop, you do see the general store keeper just out on his porch, sweeping it, giving you guys a glare.
I don't think he's happy with us.
No, it's mostly just me.
Test a
Apparently
subject?
has... Probably not yet, but if he tries to do anything, I wouldn't say no to it.
generally peaceful as you reach the... Wow, my brain just completely died right there. When you reach the cart with the kobolds in it. Oh, it's you again. What can we do for you?
Well, I told you that we might be able to have a business proposition later.
All right.
And here we are. This here is our wonderful potions maker. And of course his wonderful and very charismatic bodyguard.
Kobold just looks up at Catch. Very big
Oh, oh.
bodyguard.
I also was a test subject of his once.
Wow. Did he?
Yes, he was very good test subject. I am quite proud of this.
Were you smaller before?
And other race.
Oh. Quite the alchemist then. So what is your proposition?
Well, there's a good possibility that we might be able to acquire enough funds to produce a couple ships in the near future.
Ships? As in
Yes.
boats?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And if we are able to, and you guys have the means to it, we'd be more than happy to let you guys use said boats to maybe start up a wonderful trade station.
It would be a upgrade from the cart, but none of us are sailors.
That's okay. You guys can stick on the management side. All you have to do is just find the right people who are willing to go out on the sea for you.
Okay.
And of course, we can start off with something small. You know, maybe, for instance, selling this wonderful person's wares. In your store, you might gain a fairly considerable amount of money doing so.
I think I could... Doing pretty well on the magic item front. I think we could sell potions too. Might anger that other potion maker. I don't think he was expecting competition.
Would you like to tell them what happened, Sketch?
Well, he is no competition at all. He was selling healing potion as a acid as healing potion.
Ooh. Must really not be the best alchemist then. Guess that's why he's been closed for a good... Guess that's why he's been closed all day.
Well, yes, I made him test it for me, and well, the effects were to be expected.
But yeah, I think we could work something out for me to sell your potions. Do you have any stock that's ready? Well,
Out of character, Nibbles has no idea.
I have
No idea.
nothing, and I have only enough gold for 3 potions.
How much do you need?
They're 25 gold each.
Okay, let me see. Inventory. I could give you about 150 gold.
Oh, by the way, we all got 50 gold too.
Oh, we all
Yeah.
gained
Yep.
50 gold.
Foxglove gave everyone 50 gold.
Oh, cool.
I'm not keeping track of loot, guys, so just letting you know. If you misplace your own loot, I'm not responsible for that.
I'm keeping a pretty close eye on my treasure count.
Same.
I have now 199 gold, 45 silver, and 39 copper. You see, why I was giving away money. So, Statch, how soon will you be able to have some of your wares prepared?
Two
2 hours to
2
like
hours.
prepare 10 potions.
Okay. And in that case, just tell me what you need and I'll make sure that you have it.
Stax will happily give a list.
Okay.
I don't think anybody has ever sat down and been like, yes, this goes into this type of potion, that goes into that type of potion. It's just
usually really probably like, well, I mean, they're expensive, so they're semi-rare, but not like impossible to find stuff.
I think it's more I don't know, but either way,
Ground gemstones.
they just have a cost.
Yeah. No, you're literally just boiling up gold coins and turning them into potions.
No, that's poisons. Well, the reason
So-
I say that is if you melt gold, the gas byproduct is cyanide.
So that's what the other potions maker was doing to create their potions. Okay.
Okay, so you go out shopping for ingredients.
Oh, of course. And if one of the kobolds or all of them want to come with, then they're more than happy to.
They all just kind of hold up the fort there. They're still, since they just got in the town, they're still setting up their little shop, makeshift shop. I'm guessing at some point I'm going to have to pull out the ultimate campaign guide, aren't I?
I'm preparing to use the ultimate campaign guide for when I play with Kerr, because I know Kerr is thinking about it. Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong.
I have no idea what's even in it, so
Stuff like managing, well, from managing your own
Cities.
shop to all the way to managing your own cities.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any problem with it. I kind of like it. Just if
I've
you wish
built
to use it,
full
let me know.
cities using that system before.
yet you won't let me do my experiments.
Hmm.
So, Kesh, Here's 150 gold. Go get what you need.
So you still have a couple hours before the shops start closing down. Dusk turns to night. And take it you guys go shopping?
Yes.
Of course. And I will be one of those people who are like, these are a little bit out of date. I think they're not exactly the freshest things that I've ever seen. Try to haggle a bit.
I don't think you can haggle ingredients down any more than... Because you're already... It's... But yeah, I'll roleplay. You haggle down for some ingredients.
Would you like me to do a diplomacy check on that?
You can't really, because it's so abstracted. It's not really gonna do anything in game terms.
Okay.
While you're going around and haggling, my brain broke again. This is what happens when you work a bunch of overtime in 1 week.
That's fair.
The stable hand flags down the party.
Well,
Those goblins gave us quite a rough time. I thought I'd tell you all this, but I'm offering a bounty. 5 gold for every pair of ears you bring me back.
How does a stable hand have that kind of money?
He owns the stables.
That would do it.
They took off with some of my best horses. Damn goblins. Probably use them for food, too.
well, goblins aren't exactly the most intelligent species.
Just letting you know. Enjoy your
Thank
day. Meant to give that one earlier, but I forgot.
Note to self, don't bring Grescat around the stables.
Oh yeah, is he following you guys, or is he just holding up your room in the...
I would say that he should be up in the room.
Well,
I
he
heard-
didn't
I
say
heard
head,
that.
he just said ears.
True, but if I bring a whole goblin,
No, I mean,
And
if you
even
wanted to get some
alive, too.
extra gold off of your goblin.
I don't think I want to sell him off yet.
Let's see, any particular shops you guys want to visit? You're probably able to find most of the stuff in the market.
I am just really tired tonight, so brain isn't working so well for coming up with ideas.
It's
I was letting
okay.
you guys take the
And
lead
we
because
are.
this was your guys' stuff.
Well,
I
I
don't feel
mean,
so
Stacks
guilty
did
now.
not go with the, Stacks did not go with you guys for the shopping. He gave you a list. He instead would have gone back to his carriage to warm up his supplies.
In that case, after the fun shopping spree, we will head back over to Stash's cart.
Back to the carto.
You get back to the cart. The sun has just set, so it's starting to turn dark, and the townsfolk are lighting all the lamps around town. People are starting to go to bed. So yeah, Statch is going to take a couple hours brewing up potions.
That is correct. Do I need to make a roll?
I do believe so. Craft alchemy. I think it's one of those you need to just not fail.
Does that
Yeah,
fail?
you're good. No, you're good. I think that's actually enough. You make it faster. Let me double check. I think you can
don't
rush
care that
alchemy with the
much.
higher. Yeah. So yeah, you didn't fail. You spend the next 2 hours making whatever you're making. I don't know what potion you're actually making here. That you're making 10 doses of.
It would probably be several. One moment. Got a bot.
Kill it with fire.
Okay, well, I can technically do any of my spells here, so you were donating how much, Nibbles?
150 gold.
I think Stacks would have given 20 or 50 to it as well. So,
Remember, you craft at a third of the market rate. So I think it's what? Level 1 potions are 25 gold each?
They're 50 each.
Oh, 50 each. So
Mm-hmm.
that's
Oh.
Well, no, they're 50, but if you are crafting them, they only cost half.
okay. So they cost 25 for him to craft.
Yes, that's why I said 25.
Okay.
Okay, so how much does it cost? Because I've been
For-
told
if
5 different numbers here.
It's for you. It is 25 gold. It's 50 to buy it from a store.
But what about the 1/3? And silence.
Oh, I was looking at craft alchemy, not brew potion.
Yeah, brew potion's a little bit different.
Well, I guess I will... Okay, so 25 gold each. Okay, I can work with that. So, 8 potions.
Oh, that's for the craft alchemy. 1/3 is for making mundane alchemical items.
Oh,
So, like,
like
if you're
Alchemist
making-
Fire?
Yeah,
Yep.
alchemist fire.
Okay.
My bad.
Alchemist ice, alchemist lightning. There's actually multiple varieties of alchemist fire.
Tanglefoot bags. Alchemical cartridges.
Okay. So, he'll make 4 potions of Cure Light Wounds. One of Enlarged Person. 2 of Expeditious Retreat. And 1 of Shield.
Potions of mage armor could be good too.
I don't have that.
Okay, fair.
You need to have the spell to be able to imbue it into a potion?
It's a more difficult check. It raises the difficulty to 15 instead of 5.
Mhm.
If your craft alchemy is good enough, you can do it though. It's just a little bit more difficult if you don't actually know the spell.
I mean, I've got a plus 20.
Oh yeah, you can't fail it then. You can just take 10 and do it.
All right.
So yeah, you can brew literally any potion without failing it. You don't need the spell. You just basically have to have it on your spell list.
Well then, like I said, 4 Cure Light Wounds, 1 Enlarged Person, 1 Expeditious Retreat, 1 Shield, and then 1 Mage Armor.
All right. And so you give those off to the kobolds to sell?
Yes. Yes, yes.
So, what kind of cut do you work out?
Initial cost plus half. So
Just deliver me a
Okay.
test subject and we'll call it good.
Hand off one of the kobolds. I'm kidding.
What?
I'm kidding. I just hand you one of the kobolds. No, I'm kidding.
So I'd say for the
So, like,
50 gold cost, I'd say about 35,
35 each?
but the extra 10 is going to be invested into them, so they don't have to be jingling around with a bunch of coin that's not theirs.
Yeah. They'll need a few days to sell them. They're tight for money. But once they sell the gold, they'll get it off to you.
Really, I don't expect them to be with us 24/7. So I'd say any money that they occur from this, they can use it to invest to get more materials for their normal stuff.
Okay.
And in return, we would like 10% of the product that they used the investment for, which will then get, once again, reinvested for more stuff.
I think now I'm going to have to start digging into the shopkeeping aspect of the Ultimate Campaign Guide, so we'll work over details for that later because I need to read that part. So I haven't read that in a while.
That is perfectly fine.
But that would be interesting to get into if the rest of the party is okay with that. Or it's something we can do in the background.
I'm okay with it.
I don't mind either way.
Just sucks that Stash is now down 50 gold right now.
You're good. You'll get back.
All right, so does anyone else do anything for the night, or do you guys just basically rest up?
Well, Stax wanted his little mirror room thing in the carriage, but I guess he's not going to get that, so...
Mirror
Why, you
room?
don't have enough for it?
Definitely not. I was kind of
Okay.
hoping he'd get some money back.
Well, my character easily has enough for that.
I know.
What do we calculate for it? I'll just take it off mine because my character's got over 1,000 gold that he's literally not using. What do we calculate for the mirror room?
You need that mirror on the ceiling so you can watch yourself do evil.
That was actually, you put a mirror on the wall, and it pretty much gives you a second space within.
Oh.
So the mirror is actually a portal to
It's extra dimensional space.
yeah.
Staksh is not evil. Very much chaotic, but not evil. He does not actually... He actually wants all of his test subjects to survive. He wants to
510 gold.
improve them. He works very hard to make sure that they survive.
Total price 510 gold. I'll take that off mine.
And you can get the kobolds to craft it for you if it's a magical item.
Well, so the mirror itself is non-magical. You then cast a spell into it, Mirror Hideaway, and then the permanency spell, which is the most expensive part. So the Mirror Hideaway is 60 gold, and then making it permanent is 450 gold.
Oh, okay. No, you probably unless you can cast permanency, you probably have to enlist the kobold anyways.
Yeah, and that's the cost of having someone else cast it for you.
Let me see what the cost of permanency is, because he is offering you guys a discount.
And if you're doing it just buying scrolls, it's about 600 gold. If you use a scroll of permanency instead.
Let's see. So what was the extra bit for having somebody else cast it? Because there's also that material cost for using permanency. Or is
What's
that
the material cost of permanency?
it depends by spell.
Because having someone else cast it is 450 gold.
Okay. What spell is it?
The spell we're doing is Mirror Hideaway.
Is it on the permanency list? Two.
What is going on here?
I think
Trying
he's
to
calculating how
permanency,
much your Mirror Hideaway.
Oh. I kind of just got lost in all of what was going on there.
Yeah.
There's no energy here!
So to permanency, a first level spell is 2,500 gold material components.
Oh.
Then there's another
How
first level
much?
spell that's 500 gold. So it's not technically a spell you can permanency, but let's see, that's 4 is. And of course, there's no. So it'd be somewhere between like 500 gold or 500 and 7,500 gold pieces to permanency it by its level.
Okay, I have enough for another 500 gold pieces if you want to rule that. So it'll be 1,000 gold total to permanency it.
Now, on the 650 to have somebody else cast permanency, if you have the kobold do it, he'll do that at a reduced rate. So it'd probably just be 1,000 to do.
1,000 gold minus off me. That leaves me with 59 gold.
There, and you have your permanent magical room inside the mirror room inside the carriage.
Excellent. Good, good. Now no one will see the test subjects inside. Yes.
Wasn't this supposed to be for the party sleeping? Or is that the same thing? Test subject party.
Yeah. Yeah. Just don't forget your gas mask before you go in.
Wait, there's a gas mask requirement?
You did all purchase
All right.
your gas masks, right?
Uh-oh.
Kerr?
Oh, we lose someone?
I think we lost Kerr.
Sounds like someone's blowing their nose.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
Okay.
Get followers, primes, and viewers by following Slanesh. No, thank you, Toshime.
So,
All right, so probably spend a few minutes gathering everything, about an hour gathering everything to enchant the mirror. Does anyone do anything else?
Try not to cause mayhem.
Who do we lose?
sure.
Okay, he sent a message that he needs to leave. Should we
Uh-oh.
just go ahead and call the game at this point?
Yeah, probably a good one. Sounds like a lot of people are really tired.
Alright. Well,
I'm really
sorry
sorry about
everybody for the really short game. Sometimes they just don't work out very well. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining us for Infinite Unknowns Pathfinder. I will be back tomorrow with more streaming. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Patreon, all those things there on the website, as well as down in the description below. Thank you to my patrons, donators, and subscribers. It is because of your support that I'm able to continue bringing these streams to you all. I really cannot do this without your guys' help. So thank you, and thank you for hanging out with us and watching the stream today. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Chrono. Thank you, Toshime, for those biddies. Have a fantastic night, everybody. I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Duke. The Duke.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Oh, I completely missed some stuff, and the credits haven't even finished rolling. But yeah, thank you so much for joining. We'll see you guys tomorrow.